Alright, so this one time, me and a few friends went out and got some drinks, and I ended up somehow being a designated driver, but I'm not a very good designated driver because I like to get as drunk as everybody else. You know, I like to have fun. So, anyway, after we all, like, got drunk, we decided to go to my best friend's house to get even more drunker, like drunk enough to the point where we were like matching dicks, you know, see who had the biggest dick. We were comparing asshole sizes and shit like that, and then we were talking about kitties and poems and shit like that. And at some point, you know, we got really, like, really drunk, and I was like, all right, I think I've had enough. I'm just gonna go, you know, I'm gonna go home and do whatever it is usually drunk people my ass, you know, my people like me do. So I end up like driving home. Finally got home. I couldn't even make it in my driveway. I'm not saying like I parked in the street. I mean like I literally parked in my front yard. I just said fuck it. I give up. And so I end let's see. I end up like parking in my driveway. Not in my driveway. I end up parking in my front lawn. I shit you not. And I went up to the door, I pulled out my key, and then my key didn't want to work. And I was like, okay, well, clearly this is the wrong key. So I, like, tried all the keys on my key ring, and for some reason, none of my damn keys were working. So I'm just like, well, what the fuck's going on? Why is none of my keys working? Like, I got all these dicks on my goddamn, like, key ring, and none of them are fitting the hole right. And what is this, the Virgin Mary of locks? But whatever. So I end up getting impatient, and I shit you not, I just shoulder charged the door as hard as I can, and I got in, and I was just like, man, my mom's boyfriend has like the worst case of OCD. He's always moving around furniture or some shit like that. So I went in there and I was like, oh man, why is all the furniture like this? Why's the TV over there? This is all kinds of weird. So I end up like walking towards the kitchen, and I was like, oh look, we got a new refrigerator or whatnot. That's cool. Went in there. I like made a sandwich, and then I don't remember anything after I made that sandwich. I know I like maybe took like 2 bites of that sandwich, and it was like so delicious. My body just couldn't handle it. I just like my whole body just went to sleep without my permission. And then maybe at some point I remember like waking up like in handcuffs, very confused, and I was like looking at my mom, looking at my brother, and then I was like looking at my neighbors, and I was like, why the fuck are they here? And it kind of turns out that like I mistaken my neighbor's house for my house somehow. I'm not sure how, because they're two totally different colors. Like basically, one was like strawberry cheesecake, and the other one was shit mountain. And I'm not sure I confused the two, but I did. And I had to explain to my neighbors how I basically got so fucking hammered that I thought their house was my house, and I broke in their house, made a sandwich, and I passed out in the kitchen. And that's pretty much why I don't drink and drive. Not sure how that's related to drinking and driving, but I'm pretty sure that's somehow related to drinking and driving. Somehow. That's enough of that story. Bye.